everyone. Thanks for joining this new webinar that is called Hotel Perf Max. We are today the 31st of May. My name is Jules. I'm working with The Edge for now about 8 years, and I'm very happy to welcome you, Juliette from Google. And so please, Juliette, do a quick introduction of yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Jules. So hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. As Jules said, I am Juliette. I am an account manager in the travel team. Specifically, I look after the accommodation verticals, so hotels. I've been working at Google for 1 year, and I was previously working with OTAs, actually. So yeah, happy to have you here today, and I will let Jules start the presentation and show you what we have for you today.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Juliette. It is brilliant to have you. And we do thank you for all the commitments putting this together between Google and The Edge. So today we will be together for around 30 to 45 minutes. All right. So we will keep it short, sweet, and hopefully interesting. On the menu today, the agenda, we will be sharing data. We will be sharing interesting graphs for you to take back home and think about. We will be sharing you trends and actionables that you will be able to activate to get more and more direct distribution, direct bookings with the help of Google and The Edge. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to let you know that you can use the chat on this call, and we will be answering all your questions in the end, right? So please feel free to type in your questions. You can type it in French, English, and Spanish. We will be covering these languages, and if you feel more comfortable in another language, we will take them back and come back to you. Okay, that was for the housekeeping. Now let's start with a positive note. Actually, if we look at the trends between 2019 and 2022, we see that the channel that progressed the most is the direct distribution, with an increase by 5%. Why am I speaking about that? It's obviously because in this partnership with Google and The Edge, we will try to shift distribution from OTA bookings to direct bookings. Okay, so this is the idea. Yeah, and actually here, that's the contrast we want to show between Booking and Expedia group of OTAs and direct distribution. Of course, the direct distribution have been increasing faster between 2019 and 2022. Okay. Now, so when we want to try to shift these bookings from OTA to direct, obviously this is with the idea of reducing the commission. Okay, you might pay to the OTA so that you get a cost of acquisition that is more interesting or lower. All right, but there are two other things that you can look at and that you can win. Actually, on the left side of the screen, you see that the average basket of your official website is usually higher. All right, so that means that your bookings on the official website are obviously more revenue generating than OTA bookings, because they can book more expensive rooms, extras, and so on and so forth. So in average, from The Edge hotels, this is what we see. The other thing that you can benefit from shifting OTA bookings to direct bookings is the cancellation rate. It's about 2 times lower on your booking engine versus an OTA booking. So when you are planning and working, for example, for this high season coming, having a cancellation rate that is 2 times lower is obviously something that we want to fight for. Okay, so that are 2 other good reasons for shifting OTA bookings to direct distribution. Now, how would we do it? So we can do it with various what we call medias. These are the 3 big families of medias. That is the search, that we are we all know about, the meta search also, all right, and the display marketing. These are three kind of media, okay, to get what we call sponsored direct bookings. It means that you pay for an advertisement to get traffic to your website and then convert into a booking. All right. So when we see the evolution of these and the progression of these direct bookings, sponsored direct bookings, we see that the search marketing has been growing faster and has been eating a bit the other kind of medias. It doesn't mean that you don't want to do display, for example, because it is lower. If you don't do display, you will never get this audience that is hidden between the display marketing. So if you want to maximize your reach of sponsored bookings, all right, if you want to maximize the number of booking you can get back from the OTA to your website, you might want to do all these medias together. Okay, this is a very, very important thing. Now, if we take the very same graph and we add on that the partners that are hidden behind, let me show you that. Boom. What you see is actually the one that has been growing tremendously is our dear guest today, Google, and our host today, sorry, Google. And that is the very point. Google has been growing and growing in your distribution landscape as if it is now a distribution partner of its own. Okay. And obviously, you see that there are more, actually, there are more. There are a, a certain number of partners. And it is interesting also to get the demand from all these partners because some people will go on Kayak, will go on Trivago, um, to find your hotel and book. So if you're not there, it will be directed to an OTA. So be everywhere in a way. Okay. Now, when we speak about all these sponsored direct bookings, what's about the revenue generated? And actually, this is quite interesting here. Um, the revenue between 2019 and 2023, during from Jan to April, has been growing by 66%. So these sponsored bookings are getting a bigger share in your whole ecosystem of distribution, which is positive news, obviously, because it means more direct bookings first, and then it comes usually at a very lower cost than an OTA booking. So this is very important to consider for your distribution. All right. And this is also why we are very happy to have Google today on the call. My very last slide before leaving the floor to Juliette is the suggestion that DH can give you. So please remember that wherever possible to advertise your official website, please do it, do advertise it. Because otherwise, someone else will take this very spot. The traffic and obviously the bookings inherent to this very advertising spot. All right. So this is important, and this is where DH can help you. Obviously, broadcast all your advertisement on all the various channels you may want to find. And now, leaving the floor to Juliette, stopping the screen sharing, and over to you, Juliette.
Thank you, Jules. Allow me 2 seconds to share my screen, please. I see that we still have people joining. That's good news. Oops. Can you see my screen now? Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, thank you again for having me today. So today we'll start with some travel insights around Google, see what are the travel trends, travel data, what we're observing today. And then we will go into what are the news around Google search, like what are we observing, where are we going to, what are the tendencies there. And then I will present you a couple of products from Google, like specifically 2 products that are tailor-made for hotels and that you can leverage with DH obviously to generate more bookings and actually here specifically more direct bookings, right? So I will start with the Google Travel Insights that we're getting. So I have good news for you is that even though we are seeing like an let's say a lookalike of economic crisis, we observed that after doing a survey that travel remains a priority, and actually from the people we asked to all users based in Europe, people say that they are more likely, 38% of them say that they are more likely than ever before to do a once in a lifetime trip, which means that they are more likely to spend on a big trip that they would do once in their life. So they're really ready to spend on travel. That's what we want to highlight here, is that although the economic situation is quite complex at the moment, travel still remains at the top of mind. And one of the reasons for this is because of COVID, where people were not able to travel for 2 or 3 years, depending on the regions and countries. And so now people are still willing to travel, even though the economic situation is complex. What's also important to note here is that although people are ready to travel, they are not ready to travel anywhere or at any cost. They are really investing a lot of time and more than ever before into the planning phase, right? So people are really looking at the best hotel or the best destination, the best rate, the best activities to do, off the beaten path and so on. So they really spend more time than before in planning their trips. So yeah, so the way people look for and book a trip actually has changed, and we're seeing that it's not only planning and booking now, but it's a user journey that is made of multiple back and forth. So it's very important for you to capture the users where they are and at every stage of their decision making process, right? So I have also good news is that with the tools that we have in Google, you're able to capture the users at every stage. So based on the survey that we did, 90% of leisure travelers say that the digital touch points actually impact their travel decisions. Also, what's important to look at here is that obviously Google search is one of the main let's say channel for planning trips. But also here, if you look at the third one is about YouTube, which is a very important data, and we're seeing that 43% of travelers are actually using YouTube to plan trips. This might seem surprising, but actually YouTube is a big source of inspiration for travelers. So it's where there is high potential for hoteliers to capture demand and capture users when they are in the inspiration phase, or also looking for recommendations. Also, obviously, users leverage Google Maps to look for hotels, destinations, see if the hotel is well located. So it's very important that you have good visibility as well on Google Maps. So you have access to a good bunch of travel data on hotelinsights.withgoogle.com. So I would really encourage you to look at this website, maybe do a quick screenshot of this now, or paste it on your browser, because you do have a lot of market insight, specific market insight with like origin and destination demand, and specifically for hotels, obviously. So feel free to use it as much as possible to get more visibility and plan your marketing. So now I'm done with the insights. I want to give you a little bit of visibility of where Google search is going to. So we have Search On. Search On, what is it? Is an annual event that is hosted basically by the top management of Google, by our CEO specifically, and they present every year what are the biggest tendencies, the news on Google, Google search specifically, everything around innovation, and maybe not what's happening tomorrow, but also on a longer term, right? So the last Search On was at the end of 2022. And I will show you like what's important for you to note and to remember for the future. So if you look at this slide specifically, maybe you will notice that it's very shopping oriented. However, what's important to see here is that Google search is evolving with a lot of images, right? It's not only now just search result with title, URL, and then short description. We're having more and more visuals into the search results. So the news specifically. As I mentioned, we have now more images. We have what we call multi-search, where images are not only in the search results, but you're now also able to look to search with images, to search with a voiceover, and not only by typing a couple of keywords in the search. So why it's important for you here is that it's because it's important that your ads are showing images, because we know that users are more likely to click and to be attracted by an ad wherever there is an image, right? So we really encourage you to work with the edge, or however you do your search, to include images in your ads. Also, we have expanded the scroll. So if you're looking at Google on your mobile phone, you may see that now we don't have any more pages. It's an infinite scroll. So you will never end in scrolling, because we have results going on all the way with infinite scroll. Yeah. So these are like the big news and important news for you, is that images are now at the center of search, and I would really encourage you to be visible with beautiful images and good content in your ads. So here again, yeah, here is an example of specifically for travel, where you see obviously that we have more images in the search, but also what I want to highlight here is that we're also changing a little bit how we identify websites. So we're adding logos, and on top of the website name, we're adding the official name of the website, so that it's easier for users to identify what's the provider here. So they're able to really see in a few seconds whether it is an OTA, whether it's the direct website. We really want to make it easy for the users to identify with site names and official logo, right? So in your Google Ads account, you may be seeing a banner saying that you need to do like your account verification, and actually we're asking you to do this just because we want to be able to display your official name and official logo, right? So actually that's it for search, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's it for search. So now I will take like 1 second to breathe, and then I will go into the specific Google products that we have for you, and to generate more direct bookings and gain visibility. So the first product I want to show you is property promotion ads. So it's actually a product that is part of Hotel Ads. It's just a new placement that we're adding in the Google environment. Sorry, I was about to say Google search, but no, in the overall Google environment. So it's one campaign type that will display your ads at different places across Google, right? So just to take a step back and go back to what is Google Travel. So Google Travel is one big environment for travelers to get inspiration on destination, explore specific cities or regions, then also obviously book flights and accommodation, right? And within accommodations, for us, what's interesting is obviously Hotel Ads. So Hotel Ads is part of Google Travel, and it will be displayed on Google Search, Google Maps, and Google Assistant. So if you're an hotel, you are able to participate in Hotel Ads. If you're an OTA too, obviously. So OTA hotels are able to participate in Hotel Ads and be displayed, have specific spaces across Google Search and Google Maps. If you have any question, please do input your question on the chat. There are no stupid questions. So if you don't know about hotel ads or property promotion ads, please ask your question here. So property promotion ads is actually a new placement that will be displayed at multiple places, and the main placement is actually on top of Google search. So for users that type or that are looking for a hotel plus a destination. So as you see here on the screenshot, we have someone looking for Boston hotels, and all the hotels that are participating in property promotion ads will be able to have a little image and price and hotel name in the carousel, and the carousel will display up to 20 ads. So it's quite useful here because first you're added at the top of the search results, specifically for queries that are hotel plus destination, and also because you're catching users when they are still looking for hotel, for a place to stay. I will explain how later. So yeah, here is the screenshot exactly how it can show on desktop. So you're really capturing a premium position to be shown to users, and everyone is able to participate in property promotion ads. If you're connected to the Edge or whatever, you will be able to participate within your hotel, within your Google Ads account. Okay. I really like this slide because it's very explanatory. So booking links is actually the standard hotel ads, right? Where we display for one hotel, we display the different rates. So you will have the direct supplier and different OTAs rates, right, for one hotel. So booking links is actually ideal when you want to target users that already know your hotel, are already searching for the hotel, but are not sure how to book and which price to book. So booking links, the standard hotel ads placement, is great because you need to display the best price to capture the users. However, with property promotion ads, the user doesn't know yet which hotel they want to stay in. He only knows that he wants to stay in a specific destination. And for this, we will display different hotels that are participating in property promotion ads campaigns. Right? I hope it's clear, and if it's not, please don't hesitate to ask questions. I see that there were a couple of questions in the chat already. I will just take them all at the end, if that's okay for you. So that's the end of property promotion ads. So what I want to highlight here is that property promotion ads is really a new placement that is taking more space in the environment. Here I have shown the major placement that is showing, but actually there are more places in the travel ads environment. You will see sometimes similar hotels. When you're looking for a hotel, you may be seeing similar properties or similar hotels with a carousel as well. And these placements are also property promotion ads because our system will understand that these hotels participating in property promotion ads are also similar to the specific property the user is looking at. Again, one thing maybe I forgot to highlight here is that all hotel ads campaigns, whether they are property promotion ads or booking links, are keywordless campaigns. So you're not bidding on any keyword. You're just saying that you want to be, you just bid for a specific hotel, for a specific user country, and you tell them you want to participate in the auction for this. And then the system will understand, for example, if I'm looking for a luxury hotel in New York, if your hotel is a 5-star hotel in New York, then and you're participating in property promotion ads campaign, then the system will be smart enough to understand that he can show your ad to the user. However, if you have a 2-star hotel in New York and that as a user I'm typing luxury hotel in New York, although you're participating in property promotion ads, we won't be showing your ad, right? I hope it's clear. I feel like I'm talking a lot, but please keep adding your questions and we'll have an open discussion afterwards. So I will move on to Performance Max for travel goals, which is also a new product and is actually a key product because it has already proven a good performance. So Performance Max actually was a core product that is available to all advertisers, no matter if you are in travel or in retail or whatever. Performance Max was available to everyone, but now we have created this product that is specifically for hotels or for the accommodation vertical, but as of now is only available for hotels specifically, which means that OTAs are not yet able to participate in those campaigns. So again, what is Performance Max for travel goals? First, it's a solution that is highly based on artificial intelligence and to help you basically capture where users wherever they are in their booking journey. You may remember at the beginning, sorry, before I go back, in the beginning, I was saying that users spend more and more time across different channels of Google, like YouTube, search, maps, and everything. And they're taking more and more time planning for their trips. Well, this solution is really an answer to be able to capture users at every stage of the journey of the booking journey or the planning phase within one single campaign type. So with Google AI, you're able to create one campaign that will help you capture users in real time across all the available channels. So how does it work? I will put it simple. So you have one hotel. You say you want to participate in Performance Max for Travel Gold campaign, and then you will give us some text descriptions, titles. A little bit of content for your hotel, you will provide us images. Again, that's super important, and videos if possible. If you don't have, that's all right. And then Google AI will be able to create ads for you and display your ads for your hotel across Google Ads, across Google channels, and to capture users that are actually actively looking for trips and hotels, right? One thing to note here is that hotel ads, there is a little star next to it because hotel ads, we're not yet displaying on hotel ads. This will be available in Q3 or Q4 this year, so it's very close. So again, one campaign type, multiple channels, and capturing users wherever they are in their user journey. So what are the key benefits of doing this is because first, it will help you obviously gain more direct bookings because we will redirect users directly to your website so that users can book. You will earn more visibility. You will diversify also your acquisition strategy because you won't be only doing, I know that most of hotels, they do a lot of hotel ads or a lot of search depending on the strategy, but we are very certain hotel ads focus in general. But with this tool, it allows you to have a very simple approach to all the other placements that are available, meaning display ads, YouTube ads, and discovery, which usually you're not leveraging. Yeah, so you're having a little bit higher funnel approach with this campaign, and you're capturing them everywhere they are, and not only when they're specifically typing for hotels and really at the end of the booking journey, you're capturing the demand a little bit higher, right? A little bit of data again. I was saying that it has proved performance, yes, because we know that Performance Max that's an average number, but Performance Max campaign achieve generally 18% additional conversion at the similar cost per action, which means that for let's say a standard advertiser that is only using search versus an advertiser that is doing search plus Performance Max, the one using Performance Max will have an additional 18% more conversion at similar CPA. So that's very encouraging. And just so you know, the product was launched, like Performance Max was launched a little bit over 1 year ago, and the initial results were showing 13% more conversions, and actually the latest results have increased because we're improving the product every day, and now we are seeing 18% more conversions. So that's very positive. Yeah, and just some words from a hotelier that says that that actually they were one of the early user testers of Performance Max for travel goals, and they were very happy and surprised about the efficiency of the product and how much it helped them gain direct booking share, right? And sorry for the French words, but just asking whether you are ready for Performance Max. And now I think it's time for questions.
Thank you very much, Juliette, for this deep presentation, actually, and very, very, very interesting. Already, people saying thank you for this presentation and asking for the slides. So I think you did very well. Yes, Vlatka, we will be sharing the slides and the recording of the presentation if you wish to see the replays. So let's go for the questions, and we have a few regarding property promotion ads. Is it included in the Edge Media Genius package? Yes, if you subscribe to the Meta Search Media, yes, it is included. You can find it under the tab bidding strategy. Okay, and then you've got property promotion ads, and the others that I will not name in presence of Google, of course.
Please don't.
No, I won't. Okay, next question again about property promotion ads. Where can we find, oh, sorry, it is kind of the same, property promotion ads directly in ads or by the Edge. The two answers are right. If you're not working with the Edge, you can find it in your Google account. Now, if you are working with the Edge, and you are very welcome to become a the Edge customer if you're not yet, you can find it into the Edge Media Genius, and that's the essence of the product, being able to regroup all the advertising possibilities under one roof. Okay. Good. Go to the next question. In short, property promotion ads is a shopping campaign for hotel. What's your?
I like the question. Yes, I think it's a way of saying this, because in shopping, indeed, you are seeing the shopping results on top of the search results, and one advertiser or multiple advertiser can be advertising for the same product on shopping, although on property promotion ads that's not available. So if Booking and you are bidding for the same hotel, like the direct supplier and Booking, just Booking as an example, but for the same supplier, for now we're not able to show it, so the higher bid will win. But that's for now. And one thing important to know is that property promotion ads was launched, I think, probably a bit less than 1 year ago now, but we're making constant improvements. So the product is evolving and taking more space. So you may be seeing changes in the UI and also how you're seeing it and everything. So yes, in short, yes, it's a way of seeing it. It's a shopping for hotels, I'd say. Thank you for the.
We will be reusing your words. I think it well describes this new way of bidding. Omar, general strategy question. Is it important to offer prices that are more competitive than OTAs on the direct website? And if so, what's an efficient amount of reduction that is still feasible? That's a mathematical question. Reduction plus advertising cost plus booking engine cost plus equal OTA commission. So yes, maybe I will try to answer that one. Actually, we recommend, if you feel it right, to at least do the parity with the OTAs, and if you think it is right for your hotel, to do the disparity. please take good care with these words. There are countries that are not so okay with the disparities, and there are other regions that are totally fine with price disparities. What we usually recommend as a general rule of thumb would be 6%, 6% of your cost, okay, of your cost of your price. All right, for your booking engine, because it is the elasticity of these 6% is trustworthy enough and not diluting too much the revenue. Okay. Of course, when you add the advertising cost, the booking cost, booking engine cost, and so on, maybe you will not save the whole amount of commission that you are paying on your booking engine. But remember, at the beginning of my presentation, I mentioned that getting a OTA booking to a booking engine booking makes you win on other things also. You divide by 2 the number of cancellation you may get. You almost multiply the average basket. Okay, so it is a whole new strategy that comes in. You get the data of the guest. Okay, so you can, by the time it comes to the hotel, you can try to do upselling. Okay, and so on and so forth. So yes, there is a mathematic way of seeing this disparity, but also please do not avoid the good benefits of converting an OTA booking to a direct booking that are not mathematical at the beginning. Okay, I hope it answers. Next question from Peter regarding PMAX, Performance Max for Travel Goals. Where is the feed originated from? Website, booking engine, or channel manager?
So it's the feed that you are using for hotel ads. So if you're connected to DH, your hotels are connected. I don't know exactly the technicity of DH, but the feed that we are using, exactly, I don't know if it's booking engine or channel manager, but
Well,
the feed that we are using for hotel ads campaign is all hotels are combined, and then we'll be able to display with directly in Google Ads. So here I don't have the specificity exactly, to be honest, Peter.
Obviously, it is included into. I mean, the feed also comes from Media Genius. Okay, so it's not as easy as a channel connectivity, where we connect only the rates and the rooms availability. Okay, we need to send to Google the bids and so on. So there are more complexity behind, but it comes from the edge, and then the ad you want to create. So if it drives to your website, then we will create an ad that redirects to your website, and so on. Okay. So next question, Vladka. Okay, nice presentation. Thank you again, Juliette. We will be sharing this line with great pleasure. Okay, no further question from the floor. I may have one from a discussion I had with other customers, and they told me, with all these new bidding strategies, the new marketing, is the SEO dying? The free positioning.
No, SEO is definitely not dying because Google motto is to make the information free and accessible to everyone. So it's obviously not dying. You may want to see ads as a way of just capturing users higher and show to specific answers, but SEO are useful when you want to capture users that are really digging and more long tail queries, for example. So there is no way SEO is going to end at any time. And we're adding more results. Yes and no, we are optimizing the way we present results and ads specifically. We're changing. So here, indeed, property promotion ads will show on top of search ads for now, just like in shopping, indeed. but overall, they are not taking more space. As I mentioned, we have the infinite scroll in on mobile, where you will have a long list of SEO results for you to access directly without having to switch to the next page. So no, it's not dying, and improvements that I'm showing here are dedicated to Google Ads. So paid placements, but we are also seeing a lot of improvements on SEO. Actually, what I mentioned regarding images that are taking more and more space in ads is actually valid too for organic results. So you may want to take your phone now and type any query, and you'll see that we also have a lot of improvement images included in the organic results.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, we have one last question, and I think this is a topic that is in every mind and mouth for the past few weeks. AI, will generative AI, the ChatGPT,
how will it change?
and so on, will change the search results and ad placements. Do you have an answer today, 31st of May?
I have an answer. It might not be the one you want to hear because that's not a black or white answer. But so basically, I don't know if you're asking this question because you saw the latest news from Google I/O, where Google I/O presented how AI will interact with search results. So indeed, we presented that at some point we will be integrating AI results. So AI for Google is Bard. So we'll be integrating Bard into the results, but that's a long term. Right now, we're doing tests on a few users. You need to participate, and you need to be based in the US. Unfortunately, we can't participate, but we're doing tests on a bunch of users, where we're showing them AI results on top of the standard result that you would be seeing. So this is really the initial stage, and I can't tell you how will ads result will show compared to the AI results, or how the SEO will be added versus the AI results. So this is not decided yet. Yes, it will be included in search and in the results for sure at one point, but how, that remains really a big question. But again, I think it remains very good news for all of us. That we have all these improvements around AI for both the users actually and for the advertisers. I hope that answers the question somehow for you.
At least it shares some first insights of it. Since I think we are only scratching the surface here, and we will know and learn as we start working with these AI placements. Only thing that remains to thank you very much, Juliette, for this deep presentation, all the things you've been working on for the past few weeks and that we did together. Thank you very much to all attendees. It's been a great pleasure. We will be sharing all the details, the presentation, the questions and answers, and of course the recording very soon. I wish you a very pleasant day, and we will be there soon. Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.